day one. I was so close to the sun, I burnt the top off my roof. I've traveled 1,000,000 miles to uncover what most would doubt. Although I believe in God, I need proof. I'm itching for conversation. Answer if you can hear. When you lost amongst shining stars, life can seem oh so clear. Death can seem oh so near. Dodging these comments, I promise my baby I'll be back if I lose Tell her I love her, I miss her. I keep a picture up on my dash, and I wish her the best of luck. That's if I crash. I saw a flash just the other day while I was making haste. Could be reaching, but I found a beacon. Attention base. I get paranoid, swerving around these asteroids. Lord forbid I have to abort my mission. But it gets hard when you're searching in the dark for that one and only spark. I think I see what's missing. I found life. I found life. I found life on this planet. Damn it, I've been damaged, but I can manage. I won't take this for granted. Life. I found life. I found life on this planet. Damn it, I've been damaged, but I can manage. I won't take this for granted. Life. Of times, but how can I describe what's God's design with these faulty eyes that often lie? Stars shine bright, but they often die. I'm asking for permission to proceed. I'm closer than I ever been. I probably shouldn't leave. I probably should record some of the things that I perceive to be more sublime and divine than you and me. I found life. I found life. I found life on this planet. Damn it, I've been damaged, but I can manage. I won't take this for granted. Life. I found life. I found life on this planet. Damn it, I've been damaged, but I can manage. I won't take this for granted. Life.
Is it just because people are lazy today, or they're bored? I mean, are we just like bored, spoiled children who've just been lying in the bathtub all day, just playing with their plastic duck, and now they're just thinking, well, what can I do?
Okay, yes, we are bored. We're all bored now. But has it ever occurred to you, Wally, that the process that creates this boredom that we see in the world now may very well be a self-perpetuating, unconscious form of brainwashing created by a world totalitarian government based on money, and that all of this is much more dangerous than one thinks, and it's not just a question of individual survival, Wally, but that somebody who's bored is asleep, and somebody who's asleep will not say no? See, I keep meeting these people. I mean, just a few days ago, I met this man whom I greatly admire. He's a Swedish physicist, Gustav Bjornstrand, and he told me that he no longer watches television, he doesn't read newspapers, and he doesn't read magazines. He's completely cut them out of his life because he really does feel that we're living in some kind of Orwellian nightmare now, and that everything that you hear now contributes to turning you into a robot. And when I was at Findhorn, I met this extraordinary English tree expert who had devoted his life to saving trees. He just got back from Washington, lobbying to save the redwoods. He's 84 years old. He always travels with a backpack because he never knows where he's going to be tomorrow. And when I met him at Findhorn, he said to me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "New York." He said, "New York, yes, that's a very interesting place. Do you know a lot of New Yorkers who keep talking about the fact that they want to leave but never do?" And I said, "Oh, yes." And he said, "Why do you think they don't leave?" I gave him different banal theories. He said, "Oh, I don't think it's that way at all." He said, "I think that New York is the new model for the new concentration camp, where the camp has been built by the inmates themselves, and the inmates are the guards, and they have this pride in this thing they've built. They've built their own prison, and so they exist in a state of schizophrenia, where they are both guards and prisoners, and as a result, they no longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made, or to even see it as a prison." And then he went into his pocket and he took out a seed for a tree and he said, "This is a pine tree." He put it in my hand and he said, "Escape before it's too late." See, actually for 2 or 3 years now, Chiquita and I have had this very unpleasant feeling that we really should get out. And we really should feel like Jews in Germany in the late 30s. Get out of here. course, the problem is where to go, because it seems quite obvious that the whole world is going in the same direction. See, I think it's quite possible that the 1960s represented the last burst of the human being before he was extinguished, and that this is the beginning of the rest of the future now, and that from now on there'll simply be all these robots walking around, feeling nothing, thinking nothing, and there'll be nobody left almost to remind them that there once was a species called a human being, with feelings and thoughts, and that history and memory are right now being erased, and soon nobody will really remember that life existed on the planet.
If we have any children, please step out. This is a parental guidance moment. And no leaking, like ice cream, fisting.
They start off by touching each other's genitals and smelling each other.
One of the things they do is called the anal leaking. And then they eat the poo-poo. They haven't poo-poos out, huh? And then they eat the poo-poo. They insert their hand into the anus all the way. They have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Anal leaking. Fisting. Bishop. And usually eating the poop all over the place. When you have a law against homosexuality, do you say except eating the poop, but they enjoy it?
In the summer, lighting up, she's smoking trees. Only daughter of a man she hasn't seen, and there's no real one emotion. She can't say what she needs. First second she hates you, then she's horny. Baby, stay with me, please. She can't imagine staying the night here by herself. Lord of mercy, cause all her guys, they go through hell. Taking your phone, she'll hope to moan and then put back on your shelf. But fuck it, she's crazy and I love it, and I want her myself. Saying what's hard with your day, with your night. You open the door and the man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, but I bet he'll stay. Feeling some ground with the feet, with the fall. Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new cape. Papa, give me some love and I'm on my way. I'm on my way, wait. 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 Stuck in your apartment. You say that you got some big surprise. I think that I like this. Taking my time, you blind my eyes. I beg you for more. I hear my door closed, damn, she just lied. This girl is a tease, I mean with ease. She makes me want her and die. She's standing alone, but with her guy, she paid the price. Thinking you own him, call his bluff, he rolled the dice. But let him be gone, how long you hear the song? Take thoughts that you're mad. Just putting to me low-key, I may want you, girl, when you're bad. Saying what's hard with your day, with your night. You open the door and the man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, but I bet he'll stay. Feeling some ground with the feet, with the fall. Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new cape. Papa, give me some love and I'm on my way. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait.
Bred in the corn addiction with a synthetic composition. On the brink of a civil war or the forming of one religion. I wonder what came first, dinosaurs or Darwinism? Pledging allegiance to a flag since elementary. Writing curses and casting spells, stung by the spelling bee. And they say, congratulations, you graduated. From slavery to paid slavery, you actually made it. Here, take this gown and cap and wave it. Like a celebration of going to school just to get a job to pay for it. Like a nation that traded its minerals in exchange for paper payment. Here, these are your guides, you have to praise them. I wonder.
It helps to plug the fucking thing in. My bad. Rinse and repeat. Exactly, Mitchell Wayne. My bad. Thank you guys for being on top of that. All right, I was saying the good mornings. You didn't miss anything. I was just going through and saying good morning to everybody. The intro song, if you guys don't know, that was The Art of Steofan with his single I'm On My Way, good friend of mine, and we love the jam. It is the jam. I hope you guys are starting to equate that with good times. You know, I hope when you guys first hear that first little bit come on, you know what I'm saying? When you hear that when you hear that, I want you guys to start equating that to fun and good times. And that's why I always jam out. Up with hope, down with dope. Yeah, I was flossing the conscious shirt today. I was saying good morning to everybody. Good morning, Kareem. Good morning, Bam Britt. Good morning, Brian Joel. What's up? Good morning, Cassie. Good to see you back. Good morning to, who was I calling out? Diz. Good morning, Diz. I think this is the first time Diz has been here with us. Good morning, Diz. Welcome to the room. Old Raven Farm. Then mute. My man, Mitchell Wayne. Bruce Wayne's brother. Dr. GTI, my man in Livermore. What's up? How you guys doing? Good morning, everybody. Charlie Chaplin, Weed Smoke. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. That's all I was doing. I was just giving you guys intros and whatnot. And I'm on mute. Thank you. Yes. Oh, my God. My cousin even... My cousin doesn't chat, but he was watching. He texted me, turn on your mic, guy. Yes. Sorry, guys. What's up? Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Good to see the new faces in here. Good to see the old faces in here. Good to see the middle-aged faces and the young faces. And yes, hello, trolls. I know there's probably a couple trolls out there. It's all good. Trolls, just up my viewer count. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to break that record of, 23? So we're looking to get 24, 25, man. That's my number, man. If we could get 25, I don't know if it's going to happen today, but we'll see. What's up, Diz? I do not. I don't have a. I don't work on any other channels right now, Diz. This is my channel. This is my original channel. I started this channel in 2016. If you guys don't know the whole story about this was actually a fantasy football channel. I started this channel in 2016 just for me and my homies. I would post videos and basically diss videos, dissing my fantasy football counterparts. And oops, hold on. I basically made this channel so I could diss my fantasy football counterparts. Diss videos. There's rap songs on my fantasy football page that I would just write diss raps and diss my friends. And I would also do league announcements. Our league was called Westside Weed Smoke, and so that's what the name was. And then I started working for another YouTube channel, and my YouTube handle was still Westside Weed Smoke. And I never thought that my hair's sticking up here. I never thought that when I started working on this other YouTube channel, I never thought that it would really go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because why would anybody give a shit what I have to say? But it turns out from the get, when I was working on this other kind of channel, from the get-go, we just started like going for it. And people really, we all really got attached to each other, and people started really having fun with it. So I couldn't change my name at that point. I was stuck with this name, Westside Weed Smoke, and it really didn't. At the time, I thought it really didn't represent who I was, but a year in now, I realize it's perfect. It's perfect. And now people call me Westside all the time, and I fucking love it. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Listen to West Side of So 2 months ago. Hey, G Illuminati, what's up, man? Throwing that fire in there. That's my cousin right there, G Illuminati 310, my man from LA. Pop in there every now and then, out of the loop. You know, that happens. You know, there's a lot of channels I've been like hot on. You know, I'll start watching a channel and I'm watching every day, and I got the notification bell turned on, and anytime it comes on. But sometimes, even not to disrespect my man like Keenan Grace. You all know I love my man Keenan Grace. Yo, it's about to get hot in the kitchen, so get your oven mitts, baby. But there was a point in time where he was just kind of saying the same thing, and I noticed that, he would put out 3 videos a day, but I only needed to watch one of them to get the gist of what he was saying. And then it started turning into, I only needed to watch one of his videos a week to get the gist of what his 15 videos that week said, So, there's a lot of times where you just get, into a YouTube channel, and then you realize, oh, okay, that's just kind of where you guys are at, and I could tune in every now and then, Hopefully I could make this something where if you miss a day, you're missing something. I really want to have this fresh kind of content all the time. But that being said, to kind of talk about maybe my previous job, I personally don't like to mention, any other channels by name or any other people by name or anything like that. I appreciate everything in life. If you guys were listening to the top of the show, the first song I played was a song called Life by Big Crit. Everything's a duality, you know what I'm saying? The good and the bad, the facts of life, right? So even though maybe you could have a great relationship and it could come to an end in a bad way, but you have to just kind of, what are you going to do? What kind of person are you going to be? Are you going to be the person who remembers the breakup, or are you going to remember the love? You know what I'm saying? And it's up to you. It's up to us. What kind of person you're going to be? You're going to focus on that positive, or you're going to dwell on the negative. Me, I'd rather focus on the positive, and the positives are that I've met, I did not watch I haven't watched TV for so long, Mitchell Wayne. As soon as I got off the phone with you, I went and started trying to write the show today and attempted to digest my tuna sandwich. A lot of my time is taken up by trying to come up with new ideas, and my mind is just always focused on this in life, making ends meet and making those bills. But yeah, I haven't had any time to really watch any TV. But I want to focus on the positives of what my experiences have been, especially here on YouTube and in my previous job or any other channels I might have worked on. Without that experience, I wouldn't know basically everybody here in the chat, everybody except for my cousin, everybody here in the chat. I wouldn't have known you guys. I've met amazing people throughout this process, and even the people who may or may not have wronged me, if there were any people who, I kind of have that feeling about, I can't even feel any type of weight about that, because in the whole grand scheme of things, in the grand timeline of things, it was all positive. I've met some of the deepest relationships and some of the best friendships through this process in the past 10 months or whatever. So I wouldn't give it up for anything, whether the highs or the lows. I wouldn't give it up. There was a point in time around December where I was just like, I wish I had never met any of them, but that was just the scorned lover inside of me talking. The simple truth is, you have to embrace these things in life, whether it's negative or positive. You got to take the positive out of it. And so that's what I do, and that's what we're doing here. That being said, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to everybody out there. And that's kind of why Kareen, that's kind of why I brought this topic up is I personally don't want to talk bad about anybody, badmouth anybody, but also over here, I'm not into censoring you. I'm not into telling you how to think. Whatever you guys say is going to be your opinion, whether it's in the Discord, whether it's on the channel. That's up to you, and I can't sway you. Those are your feelings, and I don't like when people try to censor people's thoughts or have them re-articulate what they've thought. That's your reality. And I don't like when people say, they try to look at the other side of things. If you were hurt by someone, and then someone comes and tries to defend that person who hurt you, and whether or not it's irrational or not, you have to realize that the person that was hurt, that's the reality that they're living under. If I was hurt by someone's words and someone says, oh, that's just the way they were raised, it's not really a big deal, they don't really mean it that way. Well, you got to realize the person who was hurt, their reality, how they took it. It's not everything's defensible. Sometimes you got to look at things from both sides and say, yeah, this person does have their story, but you also have your story, and you are entitled to feel upset, angry, hurt. So you guys are always entitled to have your feelings. I personally can't be involved in anything like that. I have to stay pretty much neutral, but basically I'm saying I will never censor you guys in the Discord or YouTube. I am asking that maybe we could be at peace with one another. And I don't want to turn this into a chat, or I don't want the Discord to be a place where we bash other people. But that being said, I'll never censor you, and I'm not going to take any comments down or anything like that. I just hope that we could, and I understand, sometimes you get mad. Sometimes we get mad and we just want to vent. And especially, we've all kind of had the same experience here. We would be venting with other people who have had the same experiences. I understand that. So I just want to say that for political purposes, being a politician. That being said, back to my apology. Going through the 7 stages of grief. DARBA, right? Depression, anger, regret, bargaining, acceptance. Sorry to be here. That, man, life throws you curveballs. Sometimes you got to move forward, or you get a batting coach and you learn how to hit those curveballs. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude from Major League, Fuck you, Jobu. I do it myself. Big Crit the shit. Used to live from the underground, test out. Oh, yeah. Live from the underground. I like 215s, 15s. Remember Gucci? Yeah, you all Gucci. Facts. People try to justify things and they might not even be wrong, but it doesn't change how someone might have affected someone emotionally. Exactly. There was a story, I was called Redskin on a YouTube stream once last year, and a lot of people defended the person who called me Redskin by saying, in this person's state, in this person's county, in this person's city, in this person's experiences, that's okay to say. Sure. Okay. But it still affected me, and I could let it affect me. You can't tell me it can't affect me. You know what I'm saying? So that was the reality I was living in, is that how I was affected by a word. It doesn't matter what they went through, whether it was, painful, or ignorance, fearful, it still affected me, and you could defend the other side, but you also have to understand my side, Mitchell Wayne, there's enough room for us all. It's a great, big, open world. Great, big, green earth. There's room for us all. Kareen says, but this is the morning. Let's get the show going. Hey, Doobie Wah with the HIGH. Can't we all just get along? So, yeah, I wanted to apologize yesterday because The first two shows that I did last week, I didn't rewatch. They were so like fresh in my mind, and they were so kind of rough that I knew I couldn't criticize myself, you know, because it was just all kind of fresh and it was all coming at me from different angles. So I didn't re-listen to the first two episodes. Yesterday, though, being on my second week, I tried to hold myself under some scrutiny. So yesterday I actually walked. It was a beautiful day yesterday here in Vancouver, Portland. My barber shop, which I had a job interview at, was just like a little walk down here over the big bridge from Portland to Washington, right there in downtown Vancouver. And it was a beautiful day. And you know how I always tell you guys, go outside, get that sunshine on your skin, get that good air in your lungs. Well, I took my own advice. I took a nice, wonderful walk in the brisk Washington air. And I said, you know, why not listen back to the show? I'll listen back to the show and I'll kind of take notes. Basically, I was looking for audio, audio problems, you know, to see if there was anything wrong with my mic, if it was cutting out at all. Listening to the flow, seeing if I made any noises, which I make a lot of noises that I have to work on. I have that YouTube Premium. I don't know if anybody else has YouTube Premium. It's awesome, worth every penny, because you could put on a YouTube video, turn off your phone, put it in your pocket, and just listen. And it there's no ads, and it just keeps playing even when the screen is off. So I was able to take the walk and listen to, you know, a nice portion of the show, and also on my way back. And there's something that I realized that I have to apologize for. And I know maybe not a lot of you probably weren't affected by this, but oh my God, I said a Lebowski level of F words yesterday. I don't know what I was on. I don't know what I was tripping off of. So I want to apologize because I was dropping F-bombs every other word. And I am a vulgar person. I do cuss a lot. But I do feel there's a time and a place for it. And I was just laying in it yesterday. And so I want to apologize about that because I don't want the show to come across as crass or ignorant. And I don't want to come across as someone who's not well spoken or can't communicate. I'm not the most eloquent person on earth, but I'm also not who I was on yesterday's show. It was literally every other word. There was at one point where I said the F word like 3 times in one sentence, and there was like 4 words in the sentence. So YouTube Premium, does anybody know if that comes with YouTube TV? Oh, interesting. I don't know. YouTube Premium, no commercials. It's awesome, right? It's awesome. I love having YouTube Premium, seeing a video, and just being able to hit that video and go directly to it. No little ads, no little clips. I love it. It's awesome. I know, we're all grown, but, you know, just in case, you know, I want to eventually get this to the point where 19 viewers already. Damn. I want to get this to the point where I could be able to share this with my mom. You know, my mom's, you know, in her 60s now. You know, family members who may not be as open to as many cuss words. I mean, you know, some of my favorite comedians, Carlin, Chappelle, they cuss, but there's reasons. It's just not dropped every other word. I was like Tracy Morgan, yo, Tracy Morgan, cussing, Tracy Morgan, fucking Tracy Morgan. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. I want to come across as somewhat intelligent. So I am sorry. It was a little too much. I was shot out of a cannon yesterday. You guys know. I told you everything yesterday. If you guys don't know, I've recently found myself in a relationship with a young lady. I have been progressing, finding better jobs, finding better work. I'm finding my voice here on the channel. I'm expressing myself through creativity. All these things put together make me super excited. And I think it just came out yesterday in the F. So I'm going to try to tamper it down. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop saying the F word. Fuck no. I'm going to be saying it all the time, but there's a time and a place for it, and it's not every other sentence. So YouTube actually has a decent collection of free movies. Okay. YouTube for nearly everything. Exactly. We use YouTube for nearly everything. Music, news, movies, fixing my car. Yes. You don't censor us, so why should you censor yourself? Exactly. Don't fucking apologize. They say intelligent people cuss. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I guess I'm smart as fuck. No, I don't want to celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to celebrate it. You know, just because I can cuss doesn't mean that I need to. You know, everybody knows like Howard Stern is one of my idols. I loved Howard Stern. And a lot of people think about Howard Stern and they think about like the 90s Howard Stern with the TV show and butt bongo and strippers and lesbians. But there was this growth that he had. And he did all this shocking things on the airways because they wouldn't let him say these things. He had to push the boundaries. They wouldn't let him cuss. The FCC wouldn't let him cuss. They wouldn't let him do the bits that he wanted to do. So he would find ways around it. That's actually where Sofa King came from. And games and fake commercials and things like that, because it was a way to get the cuss words in. It was a way to get the vulgarity in under the radar and made his bosses change the rules constantly to where they were pressing him down. But you know, obviously he came out the other side. He won. Howard Stern now is no longer on regular radio. He has Sirius XM, and he literally built Sirius XM. I mean, Sirius XM is as popular as it is now because of the hiring of Howard Stern. But there's a thing with him now. If you listen to Howard Stern now, never cusses. All the vulgar stuff that he used to do, yeah, they still do, you know, vulgar stuff, like Cocktober. In October, they did a whole month of Cocktober where it was just cock bits and jokes and, you know, it just revolving around cock. It was vulgar, but he has the greatest interviewing skills of all time. And he's learned to articulate himself better. And he got that audience. And now that he has that audience, now he's very tame and he's very mellow, and he puts the greatest show on, and he has these 3-hour-long interviews where he draws things out of people that you would have never known, you know? Like the fact that Billie Eilish was a test tube baby. Like she didn't even know it. She found out on the show because he brought the mom out and was asking the mom, and it actually came out. Billie Eilish didn't even know that she was conceived in a lab, you know? So yeah, I kind of look at it like that of, I'm eventually going to grow, you know, and grow out of this and become more mature. But right now, you know, I'm fucking wilding. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there and apologize. Not really apologize, but just know that, not so much apologize, but just know that I recognized what I was doing after listening to it. And it was making me cringe, on my walk back, because on the walk there, I started picking up on it. And when I started playing it on the walk back, every time it was just hitting me over the head. Every time I said the F word, it was just like, I keep saying it. What's the matter with him? So I sat here last night and listened to the rest of the show and was taking notes on what I was doing. And yeah, that was the biggest takeaway that I had from the show. The second biggest takeaway that I had from the show is if I sniffle, I need to like sniffle away from the mic, because it literally sounds like I was like a cokehead yesterday. Like it was just like talk. I'm sorry about that. Oh, and I also like swallow and lick my lips a lot, and you could hear it, because when I'm not watching, when I'm just listening, it forces me to hear all that little stuff. And what I do a lot is I did that like 100 times, where I would talk and okay. So sorry about the little ticks and the swallows and the sniffles, and sorry about all the cuss words. I'm going to try to get it together. Look, we're on episode 4. I just did it again. We're on episode 4. So we're going to get smoother. It's going to get better. We're a little rough around the edges right now, but it's going to get better. Let's see. You catching them feelings? This says, yes, I'm catching feelings, man. I got feelings. Howard Stern, he's a good photographer. He's also really good at watercolor painter. He is a watercolor painter. He's amazing. Westside, you are seeing a young woman. Congrats, buddy. Yes, I am seeing a young woman. She's not that young. Like, she's legal. But yes, we had been talking. We had been talking for a while. We actually met on the internet, but there was, I don't know, we were just friends. You know, we became friends first, which is actually like the best way to go about things, I've found. You develop a friendship first, and then the future is endless if you are walking with a friend, you know? And so me and this person had met pretty much online. And see, I did it again. We met online and we were friends, and we had just kind of gone back and forth. First it was online, talking back and forth, chatting online. And then eventually we exchanged numbers, which in this day and age, you know, that's the transcending of you're going from internet to actual contact, you know. We were sending messages back and forth, kind of low-key flirting. You know, there wasn't really any heavy flirting there, you know, nothing overt. And then we had exchanged numbers, you know, hey, text me anytime. And then we started texting each other, phone-to-phone contact. Ooh, heating up. And then, you know, we were still friendly. It was still friendly. You know, it was just like, you know, sending little jokes and, you know, pictures of something we saw, but there was nothing ever romantic there. Nothing ever romantic there. And then we actually fell out of contact for a little while. Both of our faults, you know, we just kind of went different ways, especially there at the end of the year when I was dealing with a lot of problems from my last job. I kind of had shut down, and I hadn't, you know, my cousin, if my cousins listen, he knows that I wasn't talking to anybody. I wasn't talking to my best friends. I wasn't talking to my fantasy football league members. I wasn't talking to family members. I wasn't talking to anybody. I had just completely shut down. And this person also was going through some things. And so we just, you know, there was a point there where, I mean, honestly, we could have both fallen off the map and never reconnected. But one day I saw this person on social media again, and I reached out to her, and I think it was because of the time that we hadn't talked, you know, the fact that we hadn't talked for maybe almost 2 months, that it was just a flood of emotions of being so happy to see them again. And that's when it started ramping up. Not sure what F word you're talking about. I didn't hear you say fajitas once yesterday. Fajita. That's the real F word. Hey, Jen, eyes sure pooped out. Oh, did it poop out? I saw eyes went crazy yesterday. Hey, Reefer Fish. Oh, what's up? Reefer Fish, Reefer in the house. What's up, man? This guy just now realizing he's a mess. What's up, Holmes? What is up? Reefer Fish in the house. Oh my God. Kareen's like, Westy, look, a Reefer Fish. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh my God, we're seeing some of the OGs come through, man. Just wait till Sandman comes through. This is gonna be blow my mind again. Let's see. Just strange, not a stranger. Sending October pics. Cocktober. Spirit is flying today. Okay, see, I haven't been concentrating on the stock market at all lately. I you know, you guys know, I'm trying to work. You know, I'm out here working 2 jobs, just trying to get money in my bank so I could go and reinvest. Over the past few months, you know, I pretty much sold all of my stocks, all of my crypto, except for one crypto account, my Crow coin. I had to keep my you know, bills paid and my head above water. So I actually haven't been paying attention to any stock news or anything like that, because I don't want to make myself, I don't want to get that FOMO. You know, when I see stock news and I'm just like, oh my God, I want to invest in that company, it just like kills my soul. So I just stayed away from it completely. But I did read about Spirit Airlines merging with Frontier Airlines, which I believe is Alaska's, under the Alaska banner. or was. So now Spirit Airlines, Frontier Airlines, you know what that means? That just means more fights, baby. More fight videos. Because if you guys don't know anything about Spirit Airlines, go on YouTube and just type in Spirit Airline fights, and whoa Nelly, it is like the UFC in the sky. Like, people love chunking them on some Spirit Airlines. I don't know what it is. They must have like an open bar on Spirit Airlines or something like that, or they're just like something about the recycled air that they got going in there. They're just like, they turned up the aggression to an 11. Spirit Airlines, I don't know what is up with it. I think it's because they fly a lot back and forth from like Las Vegas and like the most violent places on earth. You know what I'm saying? It's like St. Louis to Las Vegas, Kansas City to Las Vegas, Atlanta to Las Vegas, LA to Las Vegas. We're just like, come on, let's get ready to rumble in this corner, sitting in 21D. She just got her braids put in yesterday. They're prepared to pull them out right now. Yeah, that's a violent airline. So if you ever do fly on Spirit Airlines, you know, just keep your guard up, protect your neck, and get your phone ready, man, because you're gonna see fights popping off. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, me and the young woman that I was talking to, and I am talking to, eventually reconnected. I was in a better place. I was getting out of my funk, and I was ready. I was ready to intake a relationship. And, you know, just like that, this person had the same feelings towards me that I had towards her. And all is good in the world right now for me. You know, we talk all the time. The first person I talk to in the morning, the first person I talk to at night and throughout the day, you know, and sending little texts to each other like, I'm just thinking of you. I'm thinking of you too. You hang up first. Oh, you hang up first. Vomitous, I'm telling you. But, you know, love is pretty gross. It's a lovely, gross thing. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I'm in a happy place right here. You guys know. You guys have seen this area right here. You guys know. This area right here, this is my happy place. And when I'm here and I'm venting and I'm getting my creativity out, I'm happy. I'm happy. And also when everything else around me is happy. You know, when you know, my sister's happy, my family's happy, when the bills are getting paid, you know, it's all a recipe for happiness. The girl in my life is just the cherry on top of that sundae. Let's see. They just have spirit. Stopped trading stocks a long time ago. Got a few things I'll hold for a long time, but 95% of my focus is in crypto. Yeah, 100% of my stocks are now in crypto. Crowcoin. All Crowcoin. Good morning. Let's see. Sending October pics. Oh, yeah. West Side, are you the machine? The machine? Bert Kreischer? Good time to dump stock, says Brian Joel. Yeah, you know, the stock market is just kind of crazy right now. I'm really afraid of what's going to happen going into next month, especially when the interest rates announcements. I think we're probably going to see another dump. I mean, look, you guys know I'm no stock professional or financial advisor at all. I would say that everyone here in the room has more knowledge than me, but the one thing that I do kind of believe is that we're going to see one more drastic dip before the incline starts. And I think we're going to see it sometime next month when we talk about interest rates again. Anytime they start talking about interest rates on TV and in the news and in the media, boner killer. It has something to do with zero leg room makes people want to stand up and fight. Cardano DeFi is taking off. Oh, really? Let me write that down. And for anybody who has not seen the show recently or anything like that, this is not really a stock show or an investment show or anything like that. It was never my real main focus or passion or anything like that. You know, I just want to have a talk show. You know, like I talked about Howard Stern earlier, one of my idols. I love comedy. I love talk shows. I've always loved that kind of morning radio format, like that honk honk, you know, live from Jabber, you know, chuckle cheezel bums, you know, whatever, you know, like, oh, hey, you know, look who walked in, you know, that kind of stuff, you know, minus all the corniness. So I always just wanted, you know, a show where people can tune in and be somewhat entertained, laugh, get through the morning or get through the mid-afternoon, depending on where you're from. Vegas, that's the problem. They probably get on the plane drunk. Yeah, for sure. They probably get on the plane drunk, keep drinking, and just look at someone else, you know, like, hey, that dude over there sitting in the emergency exit aisle, he thinks he's so tough, huh? Yeah? You think you're going to save people? You think you're going to save people? Can't even lift a handle. Yeah, I'll lift you. I'll throw you off the plane, man. Come on, let's go. You want to go? It's so ghetto because they are the government program airline. Okay. Diz says the real question is Rams or Bengals. Hey, I'm a 49er fan to the death of me. And there's no way, even an LA boy, even someone named Westside, who was born and raised in LA, I cannot go for the Rams, even though they're the LA team. To me, the LA team is the LA Chargers. The LA Rams are St. Louis transplants. They're the New York Giants of football. They just put together an amazing team. And if they don't win the Super Bowl this year, they're dead. They're dead. They're going to lose all those players. They're going to lose all that money. They're going to lose their coach probably. They're gone. Bengals all the way. Let's go. Jen Matt says it. Yep. As a Niner fan, go Bengals. I can't root for the Rams. I would have to lose a bet to root for the Rams. If you ever saw me wearing anything that was blue and gold or Rams, you know I lost a bet, and it was a big one. Reefer Fish, so happy that you're doing well. Westside, you had me genuinely concerned. You know what? There was a right and a reason to be genuinely concerned there, because I was, you know, I wasn't in a great place, and it wasn't even the problems that I was having with the old channel that helped, but it was just I was just in a really bad place at the time. I have a friend who listens, and she was saying, like, I could hear it in your voice, you know, the decline, you know, at the end of October through November and getting into December. I could hear it in your voice that there was something there. There was a spark that was missing, and it was just depression. You know, we talk about depression all the time on this show. I think I devoted like the first half hour to yesterday's show to depression. And I said, why? The reason is because I like to talk about mental illness. I like to talk about depression because the more we talk about it, the less taboo it becomes. We normalize it, and then we can talk about it and get through it. There's people out there who suffer from depression. They'll never admit it because they're so strong. You know, I'm strong. Strong men don't cry. Nah, man. It's not about emotions. It's about chemical imbalances. You know, it's about trauma. It's about, you know, getting over these problems that you had maybe in your past. You know, so I talk about it all the time. I'm not going to talk about it today. We did that yesterday, but I will say that if there's anybody who ever has those feelings, and I say this all the time, if you do have those feelings ever, depression, dark thoughts, you feel like you're in that abyss, use the community, use the YouTube chat, use the Discord chat, DM one another, because I will say, I'm pretty sure that almost 100% of us here have these experiences. Even the best of us. You know, you look at the best of us in these groups, and you would say that person has it all figured out. That person has everything. That person would never be affected by depression. You would be surprised. You would be very surprised, you know, and we get surprised all the time. We see successful people just drop off like flies, you know. I look at Chris Cornell, and I'm like, Chris Cornell was one of the greatest rock stars of all time. Handsome as all hell. Handsome. Great look. Awesome hair. Can sing, play the guitar, write. One of the greatest frontmen of all time. Offed himself. You know, there was something there that nobody picked up on. Anthony Bourdain. Who wouldn't want Anthony Bourdain's job? I'm going to go fly to France for a week and check out all the smallest restaurants and you know, eat it every small and just have these life experiences everywhere he went. Like I wanted Anthony Bourdain's life. Robin Williams, I bring him up a lot because I idolize Robin Williams. You know, in terms of comedy, like I saw myself as being like a Robin Williams, you know, telling jokes at a fever pace, just, you know, and jumping from topic to topic. You know, I always thought of myself as someone like that. So that's why I bring it up, because you never know. Don't just look at someone and say, oh, they're in a great place. They have a lot of money. They have a wife. They have children. They have a home. They must not suffer from depression. You never know. Just be open to it and be ready to pick up on the cues if somebody is asking for help. That's it. Maybe we get Howard Stern to do an interview here someday. Oh, my God. Oh, Mitchell Wayne says, let me go back up. Sorry, I'm missing some of these. Contra is my happy place. I love Contra. You know, so simple. 2 buttons. Jump, jump, jump. And then if you're playing with 2 people, you got to fight over who's going to get the spread shot. You know, nobody wants the laser shot. The laser shot sucks. But that spread. I think it's Stafford's year, but I do really like the Bengals in this particular matchup. Hard to say. Should be a good one. You know what? I do respect Stafford, but I can't root for the Bengals. I'm going, I can't root for the Rams. Going Bengals. Goals of the West Side Show. Goals of the West Side Show. Good question, Mitchell Wayne. I haven't really thought too much about it. I have one goal right now on the West Side Show. One goal. That is to generate an organic following and take the 25 viewers to 100. Yeah. Basically, well, I don't even know how many viewers I'm allowed to have because I thought I saw something on YouTube that said I only can have a maximum of 25 viewers. So if that's true, then I just want 25 viewers a day. What the next step for the West Side Show is to get 1,000 subscribers. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, then I could have as many people in the room as I want. So that is if I have any goals of the West Side Show, it is to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. Now, that being said, I think I average about 3 new subscribers a day so far, or show. So, you know, it'll probably take some time. Hey, somebody behind me. It'll probably take me some time to get there, but it's also going to take me some time to polish the show up a little better and make it smoother and cleaner and not so rough around the edges. So at the same time that I want the unlimited amount of viewers, I'm not ready for it yet. This show isn't polished enough. And if we had 1,000 people in here watching me, they'd probably be like, what the hell? You know, what is this guy talking about? There's no graphics on the screen. There's no production involved. You know, it's really, really bare bones. And I want to be able to offer more to more people. But I know that the core people that we have here are just going to rock with me, even though it's bare bones. So that's the goal. Bob and Tom style show with West and Sandman. That would be dope. I would love to do a show with Sandman. Building sandcastles with Westside and Sandman. Westside's Morning Zoo, only one monkey. Year of the Tiger. Oh yeah, Year of the Tiger, by the way. Happy Chinese New Year, y'all. Let's talk more about mental illness. Okay. I'm glad I'm not bringing anybody down with that. I bet you Westside would rather wear a Rams jersey than letting me on the mic for 5 minutes. Are you kidding me? I've talked with you for hours. Let's see. Didn't we talk for over an hour one time on one of the old channels? When we talk it out, the better we are. Yes. Even if it's hard, you know, even if you have to be vulnerable, which is hard for a lot of people to be vulnerable and talk about that kind of stuff. Old Raven Farm, lost my best bud to depression. Yeah. It's tough, you know, and I think if bringing you down, if there wasn't a stigma on it in society, people would just talk openly about it, and there would be less people falling into this hole and not feeling like they could reach out to anybody, and the next thing they're gone. They're just gone, you know? Steel Fawn in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? This community is where it's at. Showing me some love, Steel Fawn. You know, we all know that's the man who wrote the theme song to the show right here. love it. Every time I hear that intro, I just know, man, we're gonna have some fun.
And the summer.
So yeah, I appreciate it. Steel Fawn stopping by. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on some of these messages real quick. This guy, Mitchell Wayne, this guy will listen and not talk for sure. Mitchell Wayne is a very good listener. He's also got really good advice for me. He's actually one of the, we were talking yesterday, me and Mitchell Wayne, and I had told him before the conversation even started, I said, I listened to the show back and oh my God, I said the F word like a million times. And he immediately was like, he didn't talk, but he nodded his head real big. And I was like, oh, you noticed that too? He was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, oh. Cassie said, my dad's best friend didn't reach out. My dad was the strongest man I knew and took his life. So sad. Sucks. Sorry, Kareen. Yeah, Brian Joel says, wow, I'm sorry to have you all lost somebody like that. Everybody has had these occurrences in life. Everyone out there, you know, that's why it always cracks me up. Like people have these similar experiences, whether you know someone with mental illness, or whether you knew someone who was from the LGBT community, or someone who has dealt with racism. Yet everybody has these experiences, except they still have their defenses up. They still have these walls up about these other communities or about depression and things like that. It doesn't make any sense. You know, we're all being affected by the same problems, but why would you try to put the blinders on and act like they're not there? Oh, depression, it doesn't exist. It's just, you're just, mental illness doesn't exist. You're just using it as an excuse to, do whatever you want to do. LGBTQ, it's a choice. You're just making a wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? Racism, racism doesn't exist in this country. It's just like, I don't see color, like putting these blinders on. It's like, no, that's not the way to do. You got to open your eyes. You have to open your eyes, open your eyes, open your heart. So yeah, sorry about, I didn't want to make it a bummer, but yeah, we could see here that there's people being affected by these things. That's why we talk about it. We talk about it. So we normalize it. We could just talk about it openly. Diz says, laser shot, literally the worst upgrade. Yeah, the laser shot on Contra. It sucks. You can't kill anybody with it. It sucks. Diz only eats organic. Yeah. I always liked the one that made the shot spin in a circle. My favorite was spread because I was just a terrible shot. So I just shoot anywhere and spread just kills everything. Mitchell Wayne, I fell asleep listening to Steel Fawn music last night. Yo, awesome. Yes, it is. Awesome jam, Steel Fawn. I've heard paranoia will destroy you. Well, that's, I had written down one word is walls when I woke up. That was I didn't have anything planned for the show, but the one thing that I wrote when I woke up was walls, because of someone's experience here, and it made me think of like people who live on the edges of the world. They for some reason or other they can't manage to live amongst other people anymore. Maybe experiences, things happen to them. They start to build up this armor. You live in a city and you start to build up this armor and protecting you from other people. Maybe you're afraid of being hurt by other people. Maybe you're afraid of, another culture or another race, or you're afraid of another community, or you're afraid of crime, or you're afraid of this. So you put up this armor, and maybe the armor is not enough. Then you have to leave, and you get out of the city and you move to the outskirts, and you're going to find that you're going to have the same problems there because it's all the same human experience, so you go farther and farther and farther, and you go deeper and deeper, deeper into the abyss, until you're living on the outskirts of the world. And then even there you're scared, you get away from everything, and then even there you're scared, and you build up armor and you build up walls and you protect yourself, because even though you're not around anybody, you're still afraid, you still have this fear, and you don't want to, you just want to build your own wall, your own kind of world inside these walls. You know, it reminds me of that movie, if you guys ever seen The Village by M. Night Shyamalan. One of the core themes of that is people who are just, they were wronged by society. They're just so afraid of what can happen in society because of their experiences, you know? And so they just go deeper and deeper and deeper into the abyss and build these walls around them. But eventually, you know, there's this thing that is just love for somebody, anybody, family, love for your family and the ones around you that eventually you have to break down. You have to break down those walls. You have to go through those walls and get to that other side. And, hey, oh shit. Tana May in the house. What is up? I don't think Tana May's been here yet. That's awesome. Y'all been playing Wordle? What is Wordle? Tana May, welcome. I'm glad you are here. Wordle. I've never heard of it. I'll check it out. Tana May, everybody welcome Tana May. My sister from another mister. Welcome, Tana May. Good to have you here. And so that's what I kind of started thinking about this morning when someone had told me about their experiences on one of this other channel. You know, it could lead to us having anger towards someone, being shut out. But I look at it from the other side of you know, this other person's perspective. You know, you go deep into the abyss and you build these walls around you, and even that's not good enough, you know, and you start, so you have to socialize somehow. So you build your own community, but within your own community, you have these rules. You know what I'm saying? You start to build these rules in your community that you're making up, you know, and you say, okay, well, in this community, we don't talk about this. We don't talk about this. And I personally don't watch news from this source. And I don't listen to news from this source because I don't agree with the news that I'm getting. You know, it's not my reality. I want to create my own reality. I want to create my own reality here. So I'm not going to read the paper, and I'm not going to watch these news programs, and I'm not going to listen to what this person says, and I'm not going to listen to these people. I only want the news that I want. And then within your community, then you start having people who are, you know, maybe showing their own opinion, and you say, no, you're not allowed to have your own opinion. You can't have your own opinion. We don't want to talk about things like that. You're silenced. I'm going to mute you. And it's through, it's just through these fears, you know. That's why that's not what we're trying to do here. You know, we got to keep the conversation going, all walks of life. And I can't build up those defenses. I can't build up those walls here because we don't talk about LeBron James. We don't talk about LeBron James here. Never. It's pronounced Shamel-yan. Shamel-yan? Really? I always thought it was Shyamalan. Shamel-yan. Hey, James Sisk! What? James Sisk in the house. Yes, I remember you. What the hell? Where have you been, bro? Oh, crap. This is crazy talk. What the hell? Tana May says, dude, I caught you on my 10-minute break, man. I feel so blessed to have you stop by and spend your 10-minute break with us. You could be smoking a cigarette or vaping or whatever you do. James Sisk, I missed you too, man. What the hell? Definitely look up Wordle today. I shall. Oh my God. Tana May and James Sisk at the same time. What the hell just happened? Emoji Day. I don't follow. What did I say? Emoji Day. What's up, Mitch? I was outside walking in the sun. Reality is whack. Eat some mushrooms. Westside Weed Smoke. I'm just playing. I have no idea how you pronounce that dude's name. Okay. I just say Shyamalan because it flows right off the tongue. I had the other stream on mute for the past 5 months because of school. Okay. Wow. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys made it here. That's, didn't believe. Oh, you didn't know I wasn't there. Oh, because it was on mute. Yeah. We talked a little bit about that this morning. I hope Abdel makes it in here. I sent him an invite in Discord. Oh, well, just be careful with that, you know, because like I was saying, kind of on the topic I'm about with walls is there might be people in these other communities who want to protect those walls around them. And part of that is, and what one of the members here is experiencing, is that when you try to reach out to people beyond those walls, you might get kicked out, so to speak. So just be careful, you know, if you guys are part of another community out there and you are part of this community as well, maybe that other community, they don't really understand what's going on here yet. And so they might look at it as a threat. You know, anytime that someone has dug their heels into one mindset and another person comes along with another way of thinking, it could generate fear for them. You know what I'm saying? So, so what was I saying? Hold on one second.
Lighting up, she's smoking trees. Only daughter
I lost my train of thought.
of a man she hasn't seen. And there's no real one emotion. She can't say what she needs. First second she hates you, then she's horny. Baby, stay with me, please. She can't imagine staying the night here by herself. Lord of
That's real
mercy,
though. This is a real show.
cause all the guys, they go through hell. Taking your phone, she'll hope to moan and then put.
Plus, I'm trying to word it in a way where I'm not saying anything, I guess, incriminating or negative. But just be careful when you're part of another community, is basically what I'm trying to say, is be careful when you're a part of another community and you are maybe reaching out to people from that community to another community. You know, if you are part of another community and you say, hey, you know, I'm part of this other community, you guys from this community, you might like this this community over here. Just be careful, because that other community just might throw you the band hammer and you might get kicked out. If it doesn't matter to you, then, you know, do what you like. But there's been some people in this community who have come over and watched my little tiny channel that is non-threatening to anybody in any way whatsoever. And they have been kicked out or ostracized from another community. So I just want to give people fair warning that don't, if that other community is really, really important to you, don't do anything to burn your bridges with the community. You know, I'm not my channel, and I'm not that important for you to lose those relationships. You know, I would hate for that to happen to someone who, you know, got kicked out of a community that they loved and that they were really part of and had a lot of friends, and get kicked out of that community just because they were over here trying to support me. I'm going to get my support. I'm going to get my viewers. I'm going to get my subscriptions regardless, even if it takes me, you know, 5 years to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm going to get there, and I'm just going to get there just by doing this, doing a simple, tiny little show with heart, and it's going to find its audience. It's going to find its audience no matter what. So I just want you to be careful when doing that. I do 100,000,000% appreciate anybody who has come from another community, sees what I'm doing here, and is excited and enthusiastic about it and says, hey, I want to bring as many people as I can into the fold. I appreciate that so much. You don't even know. Words can't describe. But I just don't want to see anybody face any backlash. Because, like I said, there are people out there, there's communities out there who just kind of build walls around themselves, and within those walls, they want to control all the information. You know, they want to control all the information coming in and out. You know, when you're living in, I guess, like almost like a culty kind of compound, you know, you're not allowed to send letters to your family members, you know, who are outside of those walls, and you can't get mail from outside of those walls. You can't get the radio station or the TV station that, you know, is coming from the outside of those walls. The people within that community, the people who created that community, are going to say, these are the newspapers you could watch. These are the news channels you could watch. These are the stories. This is the reality. There's no two sides to that story. There's only the one side that we give you. And it's not just a community or a culty compound, but it's what we see here in our country, unfortunately, is we're seeing a lot of people who are basically, we see this division. And the fault is on both sides, not to get political, but you guys know I'm obviously a total bleeding heart liberal most of the time, so sue me. I like equal rights. And, I think that black people shouldn't be shot by the cops. And I think that gay people should be allowed to get married and adopt children. Oh, I'm a terrible person. But there are people but even my fellow liberals also shut themselves out. They don't want to hear the other side. They don't want to know why the other side feels this way. They don't want to watch the other side's news because it's a bunch of bullshit. But it's also this other side that is really, really building up their defenses, and they only watch certain news networks and every other piece of media out there. The New York Times, one of the greatest newspapers on earth. There's testimonies of people who say that if you read the New York Times from cover to cover every single day, that is pretty much as good as having the highest quality of education in this country. This country was built on, our wonderful, wonderful journalism and our media, because we are able to say things. This is not North Korea. This is not Pyongyang, where the grand general give us all the news. No, we had for years. People can talk about the president. People could talk about the government, and it's okay. We could start that conversation. But we have people in this country now who are building these walls around each other, and you can't let the information come in and out. It's a real freaking problem. And that's where this division is going. We need to knock down all the walls, both sides, and just be open and have this open line of communication and find out, why do you feel this way? Why are you so afraid of this community? Why are you so afraid of other people that look a little bit different than you, or maybe have less money than you? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you want to help them out? Why do you hate poor people? Why? What happened to you in your life? Let's find out, and we could tell them our stories. So be in silence, so-called. Brian Joel says, I'm already Tana May says, yeah, being silent is lame. Cassie says, I don't want to bring drama, but you can message me, Tana May, and I could tell you what it was. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I need to catch up on these. Sorry, I was way back. Let's see. I do hope that Abdel makes it here one of these days. That would be lovely if Abdel comes in here, because I freaking love Abdel. Tana May says, my AMC is kicking booty. All right. Props to all the AMC holders out there. Brian Joel, be careful. They're going to get you, or did they already? They already booted you. Being silenced is lame. Being silenced by so-called freedom of speech advocates. Classic, man. I got enough love to spread to all the other channels. Exactly. I mean, and that's the thing, is there's no fear within me. I know that everybody here is following other Discords and following other channels, and that doesn't make me insecure at all. I'm just happy to the fact that you're here with me. And I have, 100 subscribers, It shocks me when there's channels with, say, over 25,000 subscribers, and they're worried about what I'm doing here, and it's just like, members of your community can come over here and members of my community can go over there. There should be no fear, there should be no fear whatsoever. But, there's people being silenced out there. It's pretty trippy. My trains of thought usually late. There's usually bums passed out in the seats. Steel Fon says that other community sounds petty AF. AF means as fuck. And it's not just one other community. There's plenty of other communities out there. You know what I'm saying? That have these feelings. I'm not just singling one person or people out. Cassie kicked herself out. I kicked myself out. I'm sure they have a ban hammer on my username. I didn't choose any sides, says Kareen. I love both communities, but I wasn't on much anyway, so no biggie. I just made friends that I'm going to miss so much. And that happened to me too. Like I had a lot of friends in these other communities. And unfortunately, the way Discord is structured, if you're not a member of the same community as somebody, you can't message them anymore, you know, unless they get your friend request and accept you as a friend. But not a lot of people get those friend requests. It's kind of like you don't always venture to that section where it's like, oh, I have friend requests I need to approve, you know? So yeah, that sucks. Tana May says, I'm at work. I have you muted, but I'm here lurking, buddy. All right, Tana May, love you so much, man. 18 viewers, holding it down. Looking good. Let's see. I've lost friends and family this week because of the stupid trucks. So stupid, man. It's not worth. I heard about that. So you must live over by Ottawa, I'm guessing, Old Raven Farm. Dude, that situation in Ottawa, Jesus, looks crazy. New York Times just bought Wordle last week. Are you serious? Oh my God. All right. I'm going to circle Wordle now. I'll check it out for sure. Spock here. Captain Kirk says hi. What's up, Captain Kirk? Or what's up, Spock? Captain Kirk says hi. Right on. Let's see. Y'all might not want the smoke, but I walked into the other channel just now like the DX invasion and dropped a West Side banner. West Side! I appreciate it, Steel Fawn. You are now banned. Division is so stupid for no reason at all. I might not like this, but I'm staying completely out of it. None of my business. And exactly, you know, if you have to stay neutral, please. Like, I don't want anybody getting in trouble or feeling like I'm telling you how to think about another channel. No. Like I said at the top of the show, any other channels or any other jobs that I've worked at, I can't dwell on the negative aspects because some of the greatest things that have happened to me in my life have happened to me this year. And I wouldn't take that back for anything, you know. Maybe I would do some things differently, but I cherish that experience. I wouldn't have met some of my greatest friends if it wasn't for any other previous channels I might have worked on. And honestly, I wouldn't have met the love of my life if it wasn't for that. So there's that. So I can't, I stay completely neutral, you know, and, you know, honestly, I would welcome anybody, you know, if anybody from that channel, you know, had a problem with, you know, the members coming over here, I would say, you know, just address me, you know, let me know what the fear is. Let me know, you know, why you don't want members over there, over here, you know, really interacting. I would love to know the fear. You know, you could always address me. Don't, you know, pick on the people who are just, you know, caught in the middle of all this. You know, if it's between us, it's between us. You know, contact me and I'll have an open dialogue about it. It's not a big problem to me. You know, I harbor no resentment. I take the good out of it, and the good is really good. So that being said, we're headed through new directions. You know what I'm saying? Every morning, I wake up with a new direction, you know? And usually like when I take a shower and I wash the dirt off from the previous day and I'm standing there, you know, fresh out of the shower, I have a new direction, you know? And sometimes, you know, you find a new direction in life, and sometimes the new direction is pulling you, and sometimes you have to grab the new direction and pull it towards you. You know, I'm all about new directions, you know. I usually have a new direction once a day. And women know, you know, there's new directions everywhere sometimes if you're a woman, you know, and you just got to pick the right new direction. And are you catching the no? Okay. I said it a million times. So, okay, you are in Ottawa. It is a mess. You should get some tractors together and start a towing company. Scrap metal. Yeah, and I heard about people importing or bringing gasoline to keep the trucks running. That's amazing. And it's all, I don't know. It all, I don't know. We could have, I really feel that we wouldn't have been this deep in a mess if we could have just taken one direction. One direction. The one direction was when all this started in 2019, in early 2019, there was one thing that people had said, look, all we ask is that you just wear a mask. That's it. Please, just wear a mask. If I wear a mask and you wear a mask, we're spitting into each other's mask, and hopefully that spit spray won't be inhaled by the next person. And the more people that wear the masks, we could get through this, and maybe this thing won't spread. But human beings, Americans, you can't tell us shit, unfortunately. As soon as you give an order to someone, there's some people could look at it and say, okay, I understand the science behind that. Yes, when we talk, spit gets sprayed everywhere. Maybe you don't see it. Maybe it's not making you wet, but it's aerosol. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people in this country who can't be told things. They have these defenses up. They have those walls. They're so scared of things that it's like once they get an order, it's like, oh, nope. You know, I'm going to defy that, because not only is this my right, I have the liberty, I have the freedom. Look, all these freedoms and liberties, they were given to you. They were given to you. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any freedoms or liberty. If you think you have freedoms or liberty, think again. You know, you're joking yourself. I am one of the people who really believes that if we could have just all gotten together, both sides, no matter where you stand politically, if we could have gotten together, shook hands and said, look, I agree to wear a mask. You agree to wear a mask. We'll all agree to wear masks. Sure, we're going to look ridiculous for a little bit, but we'll be able to get through this. I don't think we would have had the vaccines getting imposed on us like we do now. You know, eventually the government always has to step in when we're fucking up. Unfortunately, I know there's a lot of people who don't trust the government or the political structure out there, but every now and then they have to step up when we're fucking up. You know, and I really think that if we could have just gotten together, worn the masks, and we would have stopped spreading this virus to, you know, from person to person. And if you don't think it's real because I had it and I almost died. All right. I literally was there in bed shaking, and I had dialed 911 and was holding my phone and just had my thumb hovering over the send button because I was just like, I'm dying. 48 hours of me going like this, locked in a position that I could not get out of, sweating and other things coming out of my body. It's real, because it was no cold, it was no flu. I've had that shit before. All right. The thing that had me almost took me, and I'm a strong, healthy, at the time I was younger, man. If it almost killed me, I can understand why it was wiping out senior communities, wiping out people with, pre-existing conditions. Because I'm telling you, it almost took me, and I'm strong like ox. So it exists, and you don't want to spread it to anybody else. But there was people out there who were just selfish. There's this selfishness sometimes. It's just like, no, I don't want to wear a mask. Well, why? Because I don't want to. Well, that's not a good enough excuse. Like Spock says, you know, the needs the needs of many outweigh the needs of a few, or the one. Okay, it's part of the human experience here. We can't just think about ourselves. We are individuals. Yes, we have individual thought and creativity, but at the heart of the matter, we need to think about our community. You know what I'm saying? We need to think about the other people around us. And it was masks. You know what I'm saying? We could have just worn the mask. We could have just stayed inside. But people were like, no, I don't want to wear a mask. And I want to go do this concert. You know, I don't want to wear a mask. I want to go to spring break. You know, we saw, you know, you could tell there was people dropping like flies, you know, after these events and stuff like that. So I don't want to get on that, you know, but I really do believe that if we could have just gotten together and worn masks for a little longer and stayed inside for a little bit longer, you know, and listened to West Side for a little bit longer, we would have gotten through the other side, and it wouldn't have been so heavy. And I think that's what we're seeing in Ottawa right now is there's people who are just, you know, on the other side of things, and they're just digging their heels in. They just refuse. They just want to refuse everything that's being thrown at them. And it's just like, oh, we could have just towed the line for a little bit in the beginning, and we didn't have to fight people who were trying to protect us. But anyways, Warp Factor 69, Mr. Sulu. Let's see. My green blood protects me. It's a very strange situation here. Too much to explain on here. Does anybody think we should be able to have our dirty feet at restaurants and stores? Where's my liberty, right? Sorry, Westside, you went through that. I lost an aunt, and we thought we would lose my mother. Why have traffic laws? Yeah, let's just, yeah, you know. No. Red light means stop? No, it's my right to drive through that red light. It's my right. It's just my right. Yes, Spock. Yes. The needs of many over the needs of a few or the one. You know, we have to think about each other, you know, straight up. This show is heavy today, right? Not many jokes. I should have written some more jokes. The only joke that I really read was the New Direction joke, so sorry. There was an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical called Aspects of Love. And I heard someone singing it, a song from it. It was a song called Love Changes Everything. And I remember I heard this person singing this song, and it was when I was in theater. This person sang this song, and it was so beautiful. And there was this line in the song that said, there's so much in life to share. What's the use if no one else is there? You know? And it's so true. You know, you could enjoy this fucking great world all you want, but it's like the tree falls in the forest theory. You know, if a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear it? Well, or if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? Well, we know it makes a fucking sound because, you know, science, if you believe in science. But it's the deeper meaning behind that is if you're not if there's no one around to hear it, does it really make a sound? You know, everything that happens to us in this life, you know, you could have these great experiences in life. Has anybody gone through this before where you had the greatest day of your life? You just had the greatest day of your life. Something great happened to you. Whether you, you're riding past my old crib, cruising down Centinela. Hey, Just the Cynic! JC! What's up, bro? What's up, Westside? What's up, Westside G? That's my cousin out there, man. Riding past my old crib, cruising down Centinela on the west side. Hey, G, do me a favor, man. Tell me what the weather is like out there, what the temperature is. Because it's a frosty, foggy, like 43 degrees here. Everybody, Just the Cynic in the house. My man JC out there. Good to see you finally showing up. Am I being inappropriate? I can't hear because I'm at work. I'm sorry now. I'm reading comments. Tana May, you never inappropriate. You are all good. So I'm sure this has happened to you guys. Let me know if this has ever happened to you in life. Something amazing happened to you. You got a job promotion, something amazing at job, or someone said something, you know, great to you. Someone gave you a great compliment, or you know, maybe you fell in love with someone, you know, and you're full of this emotion. You're full of this emotion, you know, and you don't know what to do with it. It's just in you, and you just want to go and you just want to tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? You just want to tell the world, I love this woman. I love her. You know, you just want to tell someone. You just want to go home and you want to see your wife and you just want to say, honey, I got the job. I got the job. Or maybe you want to go and you're just like hoping your friend's home and you're just like, bro, You know those shoes I bought? Yo, that shoe collector guy said those are amazing shoes. Like he actually complimented my shoes. You know, it could be something small or something huge, but there's just something that there's something in it. Like you could have these great experiences, but it's just like you hit the pinnacle and you're just like boiling over and you don't know what it is. It's because you want to share it with someone. You want to share it with someone. It's almost meaningless. It's almost meaningless if you can't tell someone about it. It's the tree falling in a forest. You know what I'm saying? These great experiences that happen to us, we have to be able to share them with other people. You know what I'm saying? So I guess to circle back around, you know, that's what we're all about here. Like, I don't want to shut anybody out, man. I just want to include everybody and just be here. We could be here for each other and be that voice. When something great happens to you, you could finally tell someone, you know what I'm saying? And there's times where terrible things happen to us and we want to huddle together and we want to cry together, you know? It's all about sharing. Sharing is caring. I heard that somewhere. I think it was Plato or Socrates said that. Sharing is caring. G. Columinati says, beautiful day. Yeah, I bet it's beautiful out there on the west side. Diz says, I had a day like that last week, actually. Our camp decided that we are going back to Burning Man this year. Ooh, Burning Man. I've always wanted to try that Burning Man. That looks like a good time. That looks like a real good time. Take a little mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a little weed, smoke some trees, get crazy, dance around the fire. Kareen says, yeah, when I hit the number a few years back, I kept it secret for a while. About a day, I was in shock. You hit the number? You mean like the lottery? You hit the lottery? Cassie says, awesome. Diz, Burning Man is on my bucket list. Hey, maybe we should, tell you what. That would be cool. What? That would be cool. Burning Man? Yeah, get everyone together. You knew what I was thinking. Say hi, Ayla. Ayla's over here. You guys know Ayla, my sister. She's not in the chat today because she's being a busy Betty, just running around cleaning everything, dude. The kitchen looks like we just moved in. Actually, I think it's cleaner than when we first moved in. Yeah, she got a new lease on life today. She had that thing that happened to her. You know, when you think it's another day. So yesterday she thought it was Tuesday and she thought that she would wake up this morning and go back to work. And then late last night, on Monday night, she realized that she has a whole nother day off. It was like, there's so much I could do now. So yeah, hey, tell you what, guys, how about this? Let's Mitchell Wayne asked earlier what the goals are for this channel. Okay, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to tighten it up. I want to tighten the show up and make it not so rough around the edges. And I want to add some graphics and some more production. And let's add a third thing to that list. How about this, guys? If we all stick together and we can make our channel strong together and we get to a place where it is and we develop these friendships and they tighten up and we're comfortable with hanging out in person. How about this? Let's go to Burning Man together. All of us. Class trip. We'll go on a field trip together, you know? And we'll all go to Burning Man and we will have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? And dance around the fire and take some mushrooms. You down?
Yes, just not the mushrooms.
We'll saute your mushrooms.
I'll just meet Molly.
All right. You'll do Molly, but you won't do mushrooms?
Yeah, I don't do psychedelics. My brain, you can't trust it.
Molly's kind of like a psychedelic, no?
No, that just makes me feel good.
Okay. All right. She'll do Molly. So will I. I'll do all that shit. It's called a hippie flip. When you do, oh no, I think it's, is it acid and shrooms or, no. Hippie flip. Shrooms and Molly. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to hippie flip. Y'all want to go? Our camp's name is Raised by Wolves. Diz, are you serious? That sounds sick. Hell yeah. Oh, guess who just popped in the room? It's Nick Magnuson. He's fighting Thanos later. You out of here? Yep. All right. Love you. Have a good day. Be safe.
Love you. Have a good day too.
All right. Brian Joel says hit that like button. Oh, yeah. I don't even hit my own like button. You believe that? 17 likes. Let's go for it. Redeem shrooms. Oh, Kareen agrees with my sister. You don't like shrooms, but you do the Molly. Nick, good to see you here, man. Diz says, field trip. Let's go for it. That'll be fun, right? Okay. Don't mind shrooms, but I had one too many bad trips on acid. All right, I'm down with that. I don't really like acid either. It makes my it makes my jaw clench up, and I'm just like the whole time I'm just like, I don't like that feeling. Cassie, I've done nothing except alcohol, so hey, nothing fine. It is fine. You know, there's no peer pressure around here. My sister knows, like I smoke weed all the time. I never, ever, ever, ever try to get her to smoke weed. You guys know, famously, she's cis side, don't smoke. I'll never, ever, ever pressure her to smoke. She asks me sometimes if I'm like vaping, she'll be like, let me hit that. And I'm like, what? You're going to hit the weed? But all I know is that just means she's going to go to bed. Like we'll be watching a movie. She's like, let me hit that. Good night. And she's out. Molly is like E-pills. Yeah. Nick, good to see you, man. Oh, by the way, Nick, I didn't know you had such a popular YouTube channel. You know, that reminds me. So yeah, before I lose my train of thought on that, let's work towards that goal as a community. You know what I'm saying? Here on our channel, we will try to organize something in the future. You know, maybe not this year, because I think it's probably, we need to set the wheels in motion faster. But let's work towards that goal as a community, and let's all try to hang out, you know? And I think Burning Man would be a cool place. I've also never really had like a Vegas experience. So I would love to like go to Vegas and have like a big group. If you guys are ever down like that, I would love for us to go on a field trip together and not only meet you guys face to face, but also everybody else, you know, in the community. You guys meet each other face to face. You know, I really, when I talk about this channel, you realize that I never say it's my channel. This is not my YouTube channel. It's our YouTube channel, and we grow together. The content that I put out is the content that you want me to put out. If you guys send me a message and ever say like, hey, you should talk about this topic, you should talk about this topic, that's what we're going to do. I just talk. I just work, señor. I just work. Like I said, the tree falls in the forest. I could sit here and broadcast to myself all day long, but it's just not going to do anything for me. You know, I want to share these words. I want to share these thoughts. I want to share these experiences with you. So this is not my channel. It's our channel. It's our community. And I would love for we to do something together in the future, you know. But, you know, let us grow for the time being and get to that level, you know. And hopefully one day we could actually monetize the channel, and I could find a way to give that love back. You know, of course, we've been talking to Mitchell Wayne, our kind of resident NFT expert here, and try to find a way to create some NFTs for the channel and really get us into that, get us into the future, you know, with the NFTs and all. I would love to see that happen for all of us. So yeah, let's put that on the back burner, but let's keep that in our mind that we have a goal of all going to some festival or some fun city like Vegas or some event together. And I think, honestly, we'll have a great time. I don't know if you guys are down, but I would love to meet everybody in this community and just hang out with you all on a one-on-one basis. Amusement park. Yeah, an amusement park. Let's see. Burning Man is a drinker's paradise. Everything and anywhere you go is a bar. Well, shit. I love fucking drinking. Sorry. I wouldn't go that far. I had one video that did good. The rest of them get no views. Oh, really? Nick, do you mind if we promote your channel? And a bicycle and lights and costumes. That'd be so dope. Kareen says, I get comp rooms. Let's go. Sounds like you want to build a bunch of YouTube network where there was a bunch of YouTubers get together and do videos together and have their own separate channels. Well, I do want to create a channel where it's not just one thing. You know, obviously, like I stress over and over, this is not I might have been involved in the stocks and crypto and on an investment channel before, but that's not what I do. You know, I want to be funny, and I want to be thought-provoking, and I want to have a talk show where, you know, we get the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? Which is what we have here. And what I would like to do is add more content. Not to take away from anybody else's channel, but if you didn't have a channel, I would say, hey, come on to my channel and do your thing. You know, if you want a 1 hour, 2 hour show, come on to the Westside Weed Smoke channel and do a cooking show, do a beauty show, do a crypto show, an NFT show. You know what I'm saying? Like, please use my channel if you want as a springboard to other things. And then we could have something where we're just cranking out content together, and we can grow this channel together. And then eventually, you know, if you want to do your own thing, fine. And I'll support you. And we'll go over there and do friendly raids on your channel, you know? Nick never said he had a YouTube channel. I've watched Burning Man videos, love the creativity of artists and fashion. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the type of place where you don't need to be on drugs. It helps. But yeah, you could drink, smoke, do drugs, or you could just appreciate the art and the creativity. I think, Cassie, you would love it. Diz says, I've been to Vegas 7 times. I told myself I'd never go again. Let's meet at the Vegas Taco Bell Cantina. Oh my God. That would be so much fun. You know, that's my dream. That's my dream right there. I hate Taco Bell, but yours looks amazing for real, bro. Jan Matt, her Taco Bell Cantina is on the beach. Like, you could go surfing and then paddle in and have some alcoholic. What do they call them? I forget the name of the Baja Blast. Diz is making his own NFTs. Really? Oh, Diz. Hey, actually, you know what? Let me invite you to my Discord. I always forget about this. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, please. Not to tell you what to do. I don't want to give you orders at all. But if you guys can, and if you guys do enjoy the channel, do me a favor and maybe give me a like and subscribe, and maybe hit that notification bell, because that'll bring you directly to the show, and you know, I don't have to work so hard on putting Instagram and Discord things out there. So yeah, please, if you can, hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. We know the drill. We know the algos. We know the algorithms. But like I said, I'm never going to try to be bossy or tell you guys what to do. There is my link to the Discord. If anybody in here has not joined the Discord yet, there's that link right there. It's a little community. Road trip to Wally World. The Griswolds, yeah. Sorry, folks, park is closed. Oh, by the way, my daughter-in-law is an artist. She's interested in doing some NFTs. Oh, shit, Kareen. All right. There is an NFT chat section in the Discord where we're just going to start reeling these ideas off, and eventually I think we're going to really do something here. Mitchell Wayne knows NFT developer, and so, you know, we're going to try to go through these people and, you know, get something going. Nick Magnuson says, sure, people can check it out. LMAO, I just make travel videos once in a while, sitting on a bunch of footage to make more, but been lazy. So, okay, if you don't mind me promoting your channel, Nick Magnuson. Guys, go over to Nick Magnuson's channel. Subscribe to his channel, please. Hit that notification bell. I don't want to be bossy. And if you can, watch his videos and give them likes and give them comments, because that really helps us out as YouTubers when you watch our videos and like the videos and comment. So yeah, guys, check out Nick Magnuson's videos. He just goes, from what I saw, he's just like hitting up Vegas and just reviewing all kinds of stuff in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, so I find them very educational videos. And that actually brings me to another topic. My bestie just sent me a news feed on an 80-year-old nun who was sent to prison for stealing $855,000 to pay off her gambling debts. Love that nun already. Sounds like a pretty cool nun. I want to ride the coaster from vacation. The Twisted Colossus. One of my best years out there was totally sober. You could totally have the time of your life at Burning Man without getting twisted. Yeah. I'm one of those people who can have fun sober. I don't need to drink. I just like to, you know, I like to let loose. I'm very kind of introverted. You know, I've told you guys a million times. I could talk to thousands of people at a time, but talking to people one-on-one is tough for me. And so I unfortunately use like alcohol sometimes as a social lubricant, but really it's a crutch. There's a window in the back so you could walk up to in your wetsuit and order. That's amazing. I'm going to send her the link. I'll send pics of her work if you like. Yeah, drop pics of her work in the NFT section. We could all check them out. So that was going to lead me to my next topic, which was I want to set up a section in the Discord for everybody's personal projects. So I know I've talked to some of you guys. I know I've talked to some of you guys one-on-one about your personal projects and if it's okay if I promote them. And I know some of you people have said, yes, that's okay. I just want to get permission because I know that I've clicked on some of your things and maybe you have a website or maybe you have a YouTube or an Instagram that I know you are, is kind of like your side project. I just want to have your permission first before I promote it because when I promote you, I promote you on a Steel Fawn level of promotion. You know what I'm saying? I will not stop. So I want to set up a section in the Discord where we can promote each other's stuff. And so anytime anybody can go into that Discord, go through and just go on the Steel Fawn channel and, go to Steel Fawn's channel and like his new videos and subscribe to his channel. You can go to my girl, Bam Brittany's, OnlyFans and subscribe to her OnlyFans and like her Instagram photos. You can go to Nick Magnuson's website and subscribe to him and watch his videos. So if anybody has anything at all that they want to promote, whether it's yours or whether it's your family members, I know Mitchell, your son has his band. Give me the links, DM me the links, and I'll set up that page in the Discord. So everybody in the community, and look, I know we have a small community. I think we have like maybe 25 to 40 people in our Discord at this point. It's a small start. But, if you have, like Nick Magnuson, I think has like 900 something subscribers on his channel. Fuck, let's get that up to 1,000. Let's get his numbers up to 1,000. Then he could be monetized, 40 people, if you have 0 subscribers, 40 subscribers is a huge increase. So, let's work together on promoting each other's stuff, JC's in that awkward place where I was watching on my own phone, so now I'm 10 minutes behind, but don't want to skip ahead to be live and miss those 10 minutes. All the videos that I make, the shows that I've been doing have been 2-hour-long shows, and if you ever miss them, they're not very, it's not like my old job where once the moment happened, it was just kind of in the past. This is something that you could actually watch, later on and still appreciate. There's nothing really that's going to be like up to the minute, late breaking, and then it's gone. If you guys ever missed the show or if you missed parts of the show, please feel free to go back and watch the replay of it. I save all of these. That's why I'm starting to name them episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. You know how numbers work. So you can always go back and watch them. And if you go back and watch them, do me a favor and maybe throw a thumbs up on it and maybe add a comment. I would love that. That would really help me out. Diz Sames, I don't need to smoke and drink. I just really like doing it. Yeah, a project in the Discord would be cool. A project Discord would be cool. I don't like doing coke. I just like the smell of it. Coke does have a smell. Totally. Coke smells like, sometimes I'll walk into a house that's being built and there's like this, kind of like the drywall kind of smell. And it just smells like a Coke house. That sounds amazing. Tacos on the beach in the sand after a day of surfing. Jen Matt says, Cassie, that's what dreams are made of. I can attest West Side Promotion is the best promotion. Hey, Steel Fawn, you're going to be the first one in that section because, first of all, I love every single one of you. We might not be in love like I am with my girlfriend. I just said girlfriend. But I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you like a family member. And I mean, that's what we are. But Steelfon knows, like, when I love you and I believe in your project, I will stop at nothing to see you successful. And that's how I am with Steelfon. You know, I talk about Steelfon all the time. I play his music all the time. I just hold him in high regards, just because this is a human being that I know that is making beautiful art. And I believe in it, and I want everybody to hear his music, you know? I want everyone to be successful in their own endeavors, because that's what we're put on this planet to do. We find these things that we love, we find these passions, and then we find a way to make ourselves successful through it. We find a way to make a living through them, hopefully, you know, because nothing's worse than just being stuck at a job, you know, a job. Chris Rock used to say, when I had a job, there was too much time in the day. You know, you'd get to work and you start looking at the clock and you're just like, you know, oh my God, another 7 hours. Another 6 hours. Oh, it's only 12 o'clock. When you have a career, when you have a passion, and it's yours in life, there's not enough time in the day. For me, there's not enough time in the day for me to work on this show. There's a million things I want to learn about Discord. There's a million things I want to learn about YouTube. There's a million things I want to learn about the Streamlabs software and how to put graphics up and how to make this show better. I just don't have enough time. There's just a million things I want to write for the show that I just don't have enough time. And I fall asleep. I fell asleep with the pad in my bed last night, just trying to crank out ideas until I fell asleep. And the first thing I did when I woke up this morning, besides read the text from my girlfriend, was immediately started writing stuff down. I got a message from Kareen about her experiences, and I immediately, it brought me to the topic that I wanted to talk about today. So yeah, I really want everybody to have that same kind of feeling in life where you get to a point in life where you could say, I am doing exactly that thing that God put me on the earth to do. And not God in like a religious sense, but just this higher power, life, fate. We all were put on this planet for a reason. There's something there. There's a passion, you know, there's this grand jigsaw to life, and everybody's this missing piece. And all of us have this thing that we're meant to do on this planet. And I want you to find it, you know, because it feels good. Because I know this, because this year I have found what I am on this planet to do. And it's this. It is this. And you're all helping me achieve that dream. So I want to fucking give it all right back, you know? Let's see. Let me look at some of these real quick. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's get an NFT art update today. Okay, we will do that right after I'm done with this diatribe. Oh, wait. Soda or girl? White girl. Coke always smiled to me like electrical fire. I'll work on the NFT thing when I get off work, and when my roommate gets home. True story, my friend took me to a Coke house once, and she stole their 8-week-old Rottweiler after they threw it across the room. Thank God. There's nothing worse than people fucking hurt an animal, man. I mean, there's just nothing fucking worse, man. Dr. GTI, girlfriend, you said it. I can't believe I'm saying these things out loud. Love, girlfriend. There's other words that I'm not saying, but you know, I'll wait. I'll wait. But yeah, there's other thoughts that I think that are deeper. Just subscribe to Nick's channel. Steelfon says, thank you guys. That's awesome. One time the cops ran down in my house because somebody threw it. They was chasing and had to flush a whole lot down the toilet. Damn, that sounds like a scene out of Goodfellas. Diz, I got to run out to grab groceries. Great seeing you, Westside. I will definitely be around. Much love. Stay up. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and they'll let you know when I'm coming back on. Guys, for right now, I am Monday and Tuesday, 10 to 12 Pacific time, 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Monday and Tuesdays, every Monday and Tuesday, morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. So yeah, if you guys are ever wondering what the schedule is, right now it's Mondays and Tuesdays, but I'm getting another job soon, and hopefully we're going to expand the show throughout the week, and hopefully I'll do maybe a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday type of thing. I want to add more shows, not only because I love doing it, but I feel like the response I'm getting from you guys is that you're enjoying the show. you know, and if you guys are seriously enjoying the show and you're not just blowing smoke up my ass, I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to try to do it more because I want to be here for you guys and I want to provide some entertainment, you know. There's a lot of other shows that I watch out there that have maybe some information and educational quality, but they're just so boring. I don't want to be that way. I want to be entertaining for you and have something you could put on, almost like a radio show in while you're doing chores or while you're working in the background on the computer. I want something that'll just entertain you and keep you going. I'll get a few friends to sub also. Thank you, Steel Fawn. Nothing like Steel Fawn promotion. Passion is the key to life. Yesterday you were bashing on women on OnlyFans. Today you're promoting it. Son of a powers. Yesterday you were bashing on women on OnlyFans. Today you're promoting it. Obviously you weren't listening to what I was saying, asshole. I was actually saying that I was bashing on people who bash on women in that profession. I was bashing on people who look down on women who are strippers. I was bashing on people who look down on women who are comfortable in their sexuality and making money on OnlyFans. Okay? People look down on these people. I know plenty of women who have been on OnlyFans, and they're just girls trying to fucking pay their way through college, pay off their car, try to make some money. So what if they're comfortable with their bodies? Obviously, son of a powers, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Brian Joel, it's my favorite thing to do to make, kind of blow up making videos. Got to practice. No, your videos look good, Nick. Don't even trip. Son of a powers, I didn't hear Westside Bash on OnlyFans yesterday. Son of a powers said he said it was degrading that women would do that. Bah, you obviously don't know shit. Yeah, even Cassie says, I think that you're confused, son of a powers. Yeah, you have no clue what you're talking about. My whole diatribe yesterday was all about how people look down on these women, and it's fucking bullshit. You know what? The video is posted online. Go ahead and watch it. Rewatch that section again and get it through your thick skull. We have our first troll, ladies and gentlemen. Our first troll, ladies and gentlemen. Son of powers, I didn't hear that part. I personally love being on OnlyFans, and I'm not sleeping around just to get fans. Exactly. And that's what I was saying. There's this stigma. A woman's a stripper, all of a sudden she's in the sex industry. No, man. She's trying to put herself through college. It's the fucking guys, the pervy ass dudes, that fucking have these fucking ideas of what the woman is doing. Oh, just because she's stripping, that means she's a prostitute. Oh, just because she's stripping, that means I could force myself on her. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the show again. Go back and listen, dude. Brian Joel, he was saying the opposite about OnlyFans. Justice Cynic says, okay, I couldn't take being behind. I'm live again. Son of a Power says, Cassie, nope, rewind yesterday's stream. You said it, bro. Yeah, okay, well, it kind of seems like everybody is on the same page here and they heard what I was saying. It sounds like you were off, but Nufo's like, how did you find this channel anyway, son of a powers? Sounds like you're a big fan of mine. Sounds like you're a big fan of mine if you're watching all my videos. Yeah. If there's one thing that everybody knows, I am inclusive of all cultures, communities, and I completely support women and women being free with their bodies and not being judged for it. You know what I'm saying? There's this thing that happens all the time in society where if a man finds out that a girl is a stripper, or if a man finds out that a girl's on OnlyFans, he automatically thinks that he has complete access to her body. Oh, because she took a picture and she had her tits out, that means I could force myself upon her. And if she says no, well, how could she say no to me? She takes pictures naked for other men. Well, I'm just going to, and they're just going to have their way with this woman. It's bullshit. It's this fucking Neanderthal way of thinking. What's up, new foe? D-Grade says, go back and listen. So yeah, the majority kind of got what I was saying, son of a powers, but it's all good, man. Thank you for watching the channel. At least 2 episodes you've seen. So that's pretty cool, man. They always used to say about Howard Stern, the people who would watch Howard Stern, the people who loved Howard Stern would listen for an average of an hour and 45 minutes. And then they said the average Howard Stern hater would listen to him for 2 hours and 45 minutes. The same reason. They want to hear what he's going to say next. Son of a Powers translate as... I'm not going to say that name. Let's see. Son of a Powers. I watched you yesterday and today. I came from Claybro. Actually watching Cassie and Claybro because she seemed really cool, but I apologize if I heard it wrong. Okay, sorry. I kind of came at you with both barrels. Yes. You definitely heard it wrong. And the reason why I reacted with aggression because your statement couldn't be more the opposite. Like I said, Bam Brittany, right there, Bam Brit V2 has a wonderful OnlyFans that I'm a subscriber of, and it's not in a pervy way. It's because I want to support everybody's art. Whether you make videos about Vegas, whether you're an amazing artist like Steel Fawn, or whether you have a wonderful OnlyFans like Bam Brittany, I want to support everybody's art. So yeah, I feel really passionate about that, and yeah. But yeah, you did hear it wrong. You did get that wrong. But sorry, I just feel really passionate about that, and I just want to support everybody's art. That's it. And I don't want my friends, the women that I know who are on OnlyFans, being looked down upon. There's nothing to look down upon. It's so natural. It's the human body. You know what I'm saying? It's the human body. It's sexuality. It's sensuality. And if you're gonna make some money off it, guess what? You're making money off it because there's all these men out there and women who are, a little bit pervy, and we like to see stuff. It takes care of some of our inner desires. So sorry, Son of a Powers. No, man. Son of a Powers, I totally, you know what? Opposing views are fine. And, if you didn't get the whole comment, that's fine, man. I'm glad we can understand each other. But yeah, I am 100% the opposite, and everybody knows I'm 100% opposite than that statement. I am completely open to it. Yeah. I've had family members who have been in these kind of industries, and look, they're just, it's just a job. It's just a release. It's just something that, you can make some money off it. It's a wonderful and zesty enterprise. Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry, Son of a Powers, if I kind of came at you hard, but like I said, it's something I feel very strongly about. Westside Weed Smoke, thank you for being and showing your positive side of life. Hey, thanks, Dr. GTI. Let's see. I told my ex-girlfriend that one more time I didn't care if she was a stripper, but I would rather try to go for one of those high-class gentlemen's clubs down the back alley. Exactly. Go to one of those strip clubs where they serve you steak and stuff, and champagne. Yeah. Unfortunately, that means you lost your first troll, Westside. No. Son of a Powers is not a troll. It was just a misunderstanding. And you know what? It happens all the time. And here's the thing with misunderstandings. We're going to have them. We're going to have them as humans. We're going to have them in the community. We're going to have them amongst our closest friends and family. But you can't let one misunderstanding divide you completely. That's why we sit down, we talk it out, we hug it out, bro hug, and it's all good, man. Misunderstandings, mistakes are only room to improve. Straight up. Dr. GTI says, West, you get one of these. And yeah, Nick Magnuson says, Son of a Powers, we all make mistakes. Thanks for owning up. Welcome in. Yeah, totally fucking big of you to own up to that, man. Like, I would have fought it tooth and nail. Holy shit. Holy shit. My girlfriend just sent me 12 pictures of herself, and that just means I gotta go. Hold on one second, though, because before I go today, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a long time, something that someone requested. Before we go today, I'm going to give you guys an NFT art finance token update. So, as of February 8th, it's already February 8th, guys, 2022, in the year 2000. As of February 8th, 2022, in our year of the West Side, my $100 investment into NFT art finance token, which got me a whopping, the number has just grown, folks. My $100 investment into NFT art finance token, which has got me a whopping 4 billion, 433, 851,896 NFT art finance tokens. That $100 investment is now worth today. It's down 11.5%. How bad is it going to be? That $100 investment is worth today. All-time low, guys. That $100 investment is worth $1.80. Guys, $1.80. $1.80. Holy shit. $1.80. That is an all-time low. I haven't checked this for a long, long time, by the way. I have not checked this for a long, long time. My NFT art finance, my $100 investment in NFT art finance is worth $1.80. Holy fucking hell shit. I didn't cuss. I try not to cuss all show, but goddamn motherfucker. That is some bullshit right there. Holy goddamn shit. Holy shit. That's okay though. That's okay though. Because there's something in the investment game called diversification. All right? Diversification. And I diversified. I didn't just put all my money into NFT art finance token. No. I also put $100 in something called Ethereum Max. That's right, Ethereum Max. My $100 investment into Ethereum Max, which, by the way, if you have a choice of making an investment and you're offered something called Ethereum, okay? Yeah, Ethereum, sounds cool. But then somebody comes along and says, hey, man, we got something here called Ethereum Max. Well, hell yeah, you got to jump on that every time because you know why? You know what maximum means? The Webster's dictionary definition of maximum means the best of anything. I don't know. That's not verbatim. But what I'm saying is the max means it's the greatest. There's nothing better than maximum. You can't say, oh, this is the maximum level. And then you say, well, actually, there's an 1111. There's a maximum, there's an ultra maximum. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't add another adjective onto maximum. It just means it's the fucking maximum. So naturally, when I was faced with the investment question of what I should invest in, Ethereum or Ethereum Max, I chose Ethereum Max. Of course I would. My $100 investment into Ethereum Max, which got me a whopping 366,288,071 EMAX tokens. EMAX is the nickname. That $100 investment is worth today. And mind you, it's down 6.5%. So it's not, it's just down today. That $100 investment into Ethereum Max is worth today. $5.98. Holy smokes, folks. $5.98. Let's do the math here because there's no way I could ever add these numbers up in my head. There are just too many numbers. So 1.8. Then when you're working with a calculator, folks, I'm going to show you some calculator hacks here called calc hacks. When you're adding a number like $1.80, when you're using a calculator, here's a little shortcut here. You don't need to add the zero. Okay? You don't, because that's just an extra button you need to push. Don't need to do it. When you're doing like math like this, like complicated math with decimals, all you need to do is do 1.8. You don't even need, I'm not even going to put the zero in. And then I'm going to hit plus. That's the crossy thing. Like it's like a cross. It's like an X, but it's like sideways. I'm going to hit the plusy symbol right there. That's the official mathematical term, the plusy symbol. And then I'm going to enter 5.98. And when I say point, I mean decimal point. Sorry if I'm just being I'm just kind of running through it. But yeah, decimal point 98. But you could always say point for short. And then you could do one of two things here. You could hit the plusy sign again, which will give you your total, or you could hit the equal sign, which is like it's like two like straight linies. It's like two straight linies. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the plusy sign again. Okay, so plusy sign again. $7.78. Oh, Doobie Wah, you're too fast. Damn, how did you do that math that fast, Doobie? Fuck. All right, I guess Doobie Wah is an accountant. $7.78. That's right, folks. My $200 investment in these wonderful shitcoin cryptocurrencies. $200 reduced all the way down to $7.78. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your NFT art finance token update. Let's go. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh yeah. Woo! That feels good. All right, so let me go back and read some of these comments right here. All right. Let's see. Can I be the troll then? You get one of these. You all get one of these today. That's a thumbs up. Collect them all. That's the left-handed version. That's the rare one. Let's see. He's blushing. Justice Cynic, girlfriend, question mark. Yes, I have a girlfriend now. I'm completely head over heels in love with someone. We'll just, whatever. No big deal. MBD. Nick Magnuson says, yes, I missed the rug pull roundup. Cassie says, I guess too high. Yes, way too high. Whatever your figures were, you never thought it would be that low. Stake it so you don't have to pay taxes. I'm not paying taxes on this fucking $7 and what was it? Hot damn, I came for what I came for. LMFAO, Nice West, you're on fire. NFT art token update. My day is complete and it's only noon. So I missed this segment of the show. The Max. There's also something called tax loss harvesting. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting reimbursed for this loss. Let's see. I didn't realize how much I was missing some West Side in my life. Thank you so much, Old Raven Farm. That's a really, really nice compliment. I really appreciate that. Kim K and Money Mayweather are getting sued for promoting Ethereum Max. Are you serious? Oh my God. Justice Cynic, I got a jet. Hope to catch more live streams soon. I will be doing this every Monday and Tuesday and hopefully expanding more days. Jen Matt says 24 viewers, all-time highs everywhere you look. 25 people watching right now. That's my number. Oh, yeah. You're done. Yeah, 25. I reached the number 25. Yeah, you don't know how happy I am. That's the number. That's my number. Oh my God. I did it. We did it. Holy shit. 25 people watching. Holy shit. Brick by fucking brick. Excuse my fucking French. Oh my God. Justice Cynic, thank you for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Later, JC, man. I love you guys. That was fucking awesome. Sorry. Oh my God. Do you give out holographic thumbs up yet? Dude, I have to. Oh, that's going to be the NFT idea. Yes. I'll do NFT thumbs ups. What's up, Connor? Thanks for stopping by again, Connor, man. Thank you for everybody to stop by. Holy shit, 25 fucking viewers, man. I can't believe I did it. I hit 25 viewers. I'm so happy right now, man. Wow. Too bad it's the end of the show. Everybody trickled in here at the very end. They're like, all right, let's get ready for some show. I'm like, yeah, the show's over. Man, I did my 2 hours. This is a short 2-hour show. I used to do much longer shows, but I tell you what, man, with a 2-hour show, I could really just kind of pack it with actual information. Gizmo, come here. I could pack it with the information. I'm not stretching myself too thin. There's no real dull moments. I did have a moment there where I kind of got sidetracked, but that was just because I was just getting sidetracked from what was happening outside of my peripherals here. I guess I scared the trolls. Now it's 22. Now it's 19. Oh, they're leaving rapidly. Yeah, CTF 89. That's my cousin Connor right there. That's a great idea. Holographic thumbs up. Leave it to that man. Leave it to that young man to come up with some bomb-ass ideas. He's an idea man. He's a thinker. He's a very smart young man. I like him. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got to say, man, I am just absolutely elated right now. I'm going to go... I'm going to just go shut down the... I'm just going to go... I'm going to go be happy. And, you know... I'm going to get off the mic right now and I'm going to call my girlfriend and just tell her how much this means to me and how much she means to me, you know? And I hope you guys all do that too, man. You know, share this life with other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that tree falling in a forest, not making any noise. You know what I'm saying? There's so much in life to share. What's the point if no one else is there? What did we talk about today? Building those walls, man. Take those walls down. You know, don't be afraid of your fellow man. Don't be afraid to reach out if you're having a problem. And when you hit those lows, reach out. But also, when you hit those highs, reach out, man. Share the fucking good times with people, man. It's in us, you know? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy right now, for real. You guys know the song. You guys know the jam. This is my man Steel Fon. His single, I'm on my way. If you guys can, go check out the video. I will put links to it in the Discord. You guys can go like, subscribe, my man. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can tell the look on my face, but like, honestly, like, not to be a big pussy, but I'm on the verge of tears of happiness right now. I cannot thank you guys enough for making these past 2 weeks. These past 4 shows, amazing. We're getting better every day. I know it's rough around the edges sometimes, but I promise you, man, I'm gonna make our show better, and we're gonna grow together. And I fucking love you guys. Man,
said he got tired of the games you play. Never get some thought, but a death you stay.
Mr. Wayne, great to the rest. Thank you, man.
Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new
Old Raven, it was amazing hearing you. Thank you. Dr. VTI, great advice here from Forrest Bueller. Says life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you couldn't miss it. Old Raven Farm with the Dolphins.
I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
Shit, it's The Rock. Later, Gen Matt. Later, JCI. Of course, you know, we'll be talking in the Discord and things like that, you know, but as for the show, this is pretty much it for the week. But I will see you guys back here on Monday. Of course, always join in the Discord, join in that conversation. You can always reach out to me, DM me, and we can share this life together. I'm gonna turn up the sounds.
Bluff, he rolled the dice, but let me go. How long you hear the song? Take thoughts that you're mad. Just putting to me low key. I may want you, girl, when you're bad. Same was hard, but today, what you know? You open the door and the man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, but a dead you stay. Feeling some ground with the feet, with the ball.
Just made my day. Thank you. You guys make my day.
Have a Superman pose with a brand new
Discord. I'll give you the link right now.
and I'm on my way. I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
Link to the Discord is in the chat right now. Go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't already.
I'm on my way.
Later, Kareem, love you so much. Thank you to the artist Steel Fon for letting me use his song on my intros and outros. All right, guys, another one in the books. 4 episodes, and I couldn't do it without you because I need people to listen to what I'm saying. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday. Love you.